The news of Justin Fields signing a 2-year, $40 million contract with the New York Jets is a major development in the NFL and has significant implications for both the Jets and the league as a whole. To fully understand the magnitude of this signing, it's important to dive deep into the context surrounding Fields' career, the state of the Jets organization, and the potential ripple effects this move may have across the NFL, particularly for teams like the Pittsburgh Steelers, who were reportedly also in the mix for Fields. First and foremost, Justin Fields is a quarterback who has shown flashes of brilliance but has also struggled to find consistent success at the professional level. Coming out of Ohio State, he was highly regarded as a dynamic dual-threat quarterback, possessing the ability to make plays with both his arm and his legs. His collegiate success, particularly his chemistry with standout wide receiver Garrett Wilson, now with the Jets, created high expectations for his transition to the NFL. However, his tenure with the Chicago Bears, where he spent his first few seasons, was marred by inconsistency and subpar team performance. While he showed improvement year over year, his stats, 21 touchdowns and 10 interceptions over the past 2 seasons, indicate that he hasn't yet fully realized his potential. The Jets' decision to sign Fields represents a significant investment in a quarterback who is still largely unproven at the NFL level. With $30 million of the $40 million contract guaranteed, the Jets are clearly placing a great deal of faith in Fields, hoping that he can be the long-term solution at quarterback. This is particularly important for a franchise that has been in search of stability at the quarterback position for many years. The Jets have cycled through a number of quarterbacks, including Zach Wilson and veteran backups, but none have managed to bring sustained success to the team. Fields will now be tasked with providing that stability. One of the key factors that may help Fields succeed in New York is his reunion with Garrett Wilson, his former Ohio State teammate. Wilson has quickly become one of the NFL's rising stars at wide receiver, and the chemistry he built with Fields in college could be a key asset for the Jets' offense. If Fields can reignite that connection with Wilson, it could lead to a much-improved passing attack for the Jets, which has been a weakness in recent years. Additionally, having Tyrod Taylor as a backup provides a veteran presence in the quarterback room, which could help Fields' development. For the Jets, this signing marks a clear commitment to their future. By bringing in Fields, they are signaling that they believe they have the pieces in place to build a competitive team. With a solid defense and a young core of offensive talent, including Wilson and running back Breece Hall, the Jets have the potential to be a playoff contender if Fields can elevate his game. However, this is still a high-risk, high-reward move. Fields has not yet proven that he can consistently perform at an elite level in the NFL, and the Jets' success will largely hinge on his ability to take the next step in his development. The ripple effects of this signing are also significant. The Pittsburgh Steelers were reportedly in the running to sign Fields, and now that he's off the market, they'll have to explore other options at quarterback. The discussion in the media has centered around the possibility of the Steelers pursuing Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson, 2 veteran quarterbacks who are expected to be on the move this offseason. Both Rodgers and Wilson have the experience and pedigree to immediately elevate a team like the Steelers, but they come with their own sets of challenges, including age, injury concerns, and in Rodgers' case, a hefty price tag. Rodgers, in particular, could be a prime target for Pittsburgh, especially now that Fields is no longer an option. The Steelers are a team that is built to win now, with a strong defense and a talented group of offensive weapons, including Najee Harris and Deontay Johnson. Adding a quarterback of Rodgers' caliber could make them instant contenders in the AFC. However, the cost of acquiring Rodgers, both in terms of draft capital and salary cap space, could be a major hurdle for Pittsburgh. Similarly, Russell Wilson, who is reportedly also in play for several teams, could be an option for the Steelers, but his performance has declined in recent seasons, and there are questions about whether he can return to his former MVP caliber level. The quarterback market as a whole is now in flux with Fields signing. Teams like the Indianapolis Colts, Minnesota Vikings, and New York Giants are also in need of quarterbacks, and the dominoes will likely begin to fall in the coming weeks as free agency and trades unfold. Daniel Jones, who has been linked to both the Colts and Vikings, is another quarterback who could be on the move, and his destination will have major implications for the draft and the rest of the quarterback market. For the Jets, the Fields signing is not just about immediate success, it's about setting the foundation for the future. If Fields can live up to his potential, the Jets could have their franchise quarterback for years to come, something that has eluded them for decades. However, if Fields struggles, the Jets could find themselves back at square one, searching for answers at the most important position in football. This signing represents a gamble, but it's one that the Jets are willing to take in the hopes that Fields can be the player they believe he can be. In conclusion, Justin Fields signing with the New York Jets is a pivotal moment for both the player and the franchise. It gives Fields a fresh start with a team that is eager to win, and it gives the Jets a chance to solidify their quarterback position after years of instability. The success of this move will depend on Fields' ability to improve and become a consistent performer at the NFL level, but for now, it represents a bold step forward for a Jets organization that is hungry for success. The ripple effects of this signing will be felt throughout the league, as other teams now adjust their quarterback plans in the wake of Fields' decision to join the Jets.